Good afternoon, everybody. It is Steve Lookner with Agenda Free TV. You're looking at a live shot from Lisbon, Portugal. Is that it in the back there? Yeah, so the Glória Funicular, which is a very popular, one article described it as iconic. It's like a railway system. It has derailed and at least 3 people are reported dead. I think actually you can see it at the end of the street there. I think that might be it up there. They just got this live shot in from Reuters. Again, I think it might be up there. So I've seen pictures of it. This particular shot is in the distance. But I believe it's maybe up that street from the photos I've seen. And maybe the camera will zoom in. The shot just came in. But it's this popular, very popular railway. Oh, look at this. Wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable. That is live. So it's a very popular cable railway. A lot of tourists take it. And it somehow crashed today, it derailed, and 3 people are reported dead. You can actually see it on its side on the right there. Look at that. On the right, that yellow, it's leaning, it's all like, it's right here. It's like, you know, it's crashed. It's kind of hard to make out, but it's really something catastrophic happened to it. I don't know if it fell down the hill or something, but it's just on its side, really messed up, next to that, next to the building on the right there. It's right here. That's it. And 3 people are reported dead. I don't know why this happened. And I'm gonna get a local update here. But that is a live shot right there from Lisbon, Portugal. According to local outlet Diário de Notícias, it derailed and collided with the building. It crashed into a building. 3 people are dead, according to Diário de Notícias. They also say around 20 injured. 3 dead, around 20 injured. You can see ambulances at the scene, but yeah, it's like a cable car kind of thing. It's a funicular, and I'm going to read you what that is. But think of it like a cable car kind of thing. Wikipedia describes a funicular as a type of cable railway system. 2 counterbalanced carriages are permanently attached to opposite ends of a cable, which is looped over a pulley, and one is going up and one is going down at any given time. So it's like a cable car that goes up and down a hill. And it's this is the most popular one in Lisbon, I believe. It's very popular, and it has somehow crashed into a building, and 3 people are reported dead and 20 injured. It opened in 1885. It was electrified in 1915, says the official Lisbon site. But this is a very popular attraction. TSB Twin says, I've been on the train. So you can actually see it's up that street. It's on the right side, leaning against the building. I do not know how this happened. So according to 3 people are dead, according to unbelievable Diário de Notícias. 2 people are in critical condition. According to Diário de Notícias, 2 people are in critical condition. The cause is unknown. It happened as the train was descending. Unbelievable. Give me one moment here. I'm just trying to get some more information for you. You can see a crowd has gathered there. Big emergency response. The news site Correio in Portugal is also reporting and saying at least 3 dead. Oops, we lost the shot for the moment. I hope we get it back. We'll see if we get it back. At least 3 dead in this, and at least 3 dead and 20 injured. 2 in critical condition. 5 with minor injuries. Noah Kanoa, our viewer, thinks the cable snapped. So the way this works is, as I understand it, there are 2 cars. And one goes, they're connected by a cable, and then there's a pulley at the top, and one goes up as the other goes down, like this. And somehow, when one was going down, it crashed. I'm looking at a screenshot right now, which I don't have the rights to, showing it appears to be that the other one is lower and the one that crashed is higher. So we should be getting that live shot back momentarily. Hopefully. That's what it says. Further live coverage is expected. You know what I'll do though? Well, in the meantime, what I'll do is I'll just show you what we already I'll put it on the screen, what I was just showing you. And I'll show you what happened. But again, this is like a major attraction there in Lisbon. How would this happen? Oh, Bucky says if the cable snapped, they both would have crashed because the cable's holding the other one too. I understand what you're saying. Well, something happened. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if there's safety measures they take or what that would prevent that from happening. Let me just see here. All right, this is from moments ago. Let me show you this for the moment while we wait for the live shot to come back. That is moments ago. All right, so that's what I'm showing you is a picture of what happened. Picture from moments ago. Image from moments ago. Oh, the live shot just came back, but let me just again. What you can see up here is it's on its side here. It's on its side. So this car apparently was this train was coming down, and somehow it crashed into the building. Let me go back to the live shot here. One moment. This is live now. Noah thinks the bottom one crashed into the bottom barrier. So maybe the bottom one crashed too. I'm not sure. This is a popular tourist attraction. And I don't know if the cable snapped. Again, the two cars, it's two train cars that are connected by a cable which at the top wraps around a pulley. And according to Wikipedia, traction is provided by electric motors on the two cars, which are themselves powered through an overhead wire. The cable links the two cars so they ascend and descend simultaneously, each car acting as a counterweight for the other. So you have two cars, and one's going up as the other's going down. They're attached by a cable, and their electricity is what powers them. There are several. Oh, hold on. Look at this right here. There you go, on the right there. On the right is the actual car. That's it. And that yellow thing is normally the bottom, so that'd be the bottom part of the car, the yellow. But it should be, it's totally diagonal now. Basically the car is on its side and smashed against the building. David says, hope it wasn't sabotage. Larna says, do they have stringent safety checks on the cables? I mean, it's really shocking to see this, especially because it's such a popular attraction.
Amanhã vou para os fogos. Vais atear. Vais encomendar alguém para atear uns fogos.
Hold on a second here. Oh, somebody asked, how many does it carry? I am seeing from Publico in Portugal, it carries up to 43 people. The capacity of the car is 43 people. We're hearing at least 20 injured, at least 3 dead, and at least 2 in critical condition. So according to Publico, this is not the first derailment of the Glória Funicular, but it is the most dramatic accident they have had. In 2018, there was a derailment, but there were no casualties, and elevator service was interrupted for about a month. Okay, so in 2018, according to Publico, back in 2018, there were maintenance issues with the wheels which caused them to jump off the tracks. But nobody was injured in that incident in 2018. It is a national monument, by the way, the Glória Funicular. Vicky says they have one in Scarborough, UK. I don't know how many people on it. I mean, it holds 43 apparently. Who were the people who were on it? Who were the people who were killed and injured? Some of them very well might be tourists. I'm not sure. It is up there, up that street, up that road there. It's on its side. Now, where is this? AZ Intel saw a report about it. Let me see if I can get more information on that. Okay, hold on a second here. Hold on. CNN Portugal also says at least 3 died. It was very violent. 3 seriously injured. I am trying to track down more information for you. I already saw that one. Hang on a moment. There you can see it right there on its side on the right. That's it. That is that railway car, cable car. Okay, RTP News, Portugal. RTP says the accident was reportedly caused by a loose cable. Okay. RTP News, RTP Portugal says the accident was reportedly caused by a loose cable.
É muito difícil circular na cidade de Lisboa e, portanto, mesmo as ambulâncias terão também a ajuda preciosa destes batedores da PSP para conseguirem chegar aqui o mais rápido. Este caminho da Avenida da Liberdade.
Look at this, unbelievable. So again, it's basically a 2-car system connected by a cable, where the cable they go up and down a hill. The 2 cars, one goes up, the other goes down. The cable goes around a pulley, and somehow one of the cars crashed into a building. And as I mentioned, RTP is saying it was caused by a loose cable. How that happens, I don't know. Oh, there's a statement from the president. The Portuguese president said he deeply regrets the accident that occurred this afternoon with the Glória elevator funicular in Lisbon, in particular the fatalities and the serious injuries, as well as several minor injuries. The president expresses his condolences and solidarity with the families affected by this tragedy, and hopes the incident will be quickly clarified by the competent authorities. Lisa Seckler says, would it likely be tourist victims? From my understanding, a lot of tourists do take these cable cars, these funicular cars. I do not know who was on it at the time and who the victims were. Thank you to our moderators who are with us. Al Starr is moderating, Janet B. This is a very, Robert's May Queen, this is a very popular attraction in Lisbon, Portugal. At least 3 people are dead. Horrible. Thank you to 13 Alamo for moderating, Hearsay on Twitch for moderating, I Got That Fire, Matthew Coe, I3 and Sarah, Linda Belk, Larry, and Misha on X. And yeah, I can't show videos I don't have the rights to. I have the rights to this, and I know there's other video floating around social media. I posted one on my X account, I reposted one, but I can't just steal stuff and show it on my channel. So I appreciate people sending stuff in. Margaret Riley is moderating as well, thank you. Again, I am seeing Correo reports at least 2 people in critical condition, in addition to the people who were killed. Sorry, just checking some other sources here from Portugal. This is in Santo, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, in Santo Antonio in the municipality of Lisbon, Portugal. I'm going to try to pull up a map here for you if I can. I'd like to. Yeah, so I'm going to show you on a map what is going on with this. So it's this. Again, these cable cars, they take you up a hill. Okay, so if you look at this right here, actually, I think it's going to take me a second to do this. I'm going to show you on a map what we're talking about here. So you're going to see from Google Maps right here. That's the street we were looking at. Just give me a moment here. So this street right here, Elevador de Gloria. So what happens is you can get on at the bottom of the hill. It's up this hill here. See how there's a hill that goes up? So the cars go up this hill. There's 2 lines because 1 car on either side. And the cars go up the hill and they go up here. That's the end of it up here. See? So you can take the car up or down, and there's 1 on each side, and then they're connected by a cable through a pulley at the top. but that you can see how the hill goes down. So you take it down the hill or up the hill. And then the bottom of the hill is right here, and that's what we're looking at. This is the shot we're looking at in our live shot, right through here. Has over 4,000 reviews on Google Maps, the Glória Funicular. This is Avenue, I'm not pronouncing this right, I don't speak Portuguese. It's Avenue de Liberdade. I've never been to Lisbon, I would love to visit there. One of our viewers said I had watched a video and it was so slow, how did it crash that badly? So, yeah, this is not, I mean, it goes up and down the hill. That's what it does. So it does not, sorry for the audio. The video I've seen, it does not go that fast, but it's on a steep hill. So if it somehow came loose and tumbled down the hill, and crash into the building, you know, but yeah, they don't go that fast, but it's a steep hill. If you go, I'm going to post a link. If you go to the Wikipedia page, there's a video on the Wikipedia page. Oh, I can actually show you this. I'll show you. Okay, so there's a video here on the Wikipedia page for the this is the Wikipedia page right here, Ascensor de Glória. Okay, and there's a video posted by, hold on, I gotta turn the volume down. I'm gonna mute that. By Berthold Werner. Berthold Werner posted this video in 2018. And what you can see here is you'll actually see how it works. So that's what it looks like when it's, and one goes up and one goes down. Again, this is from the Wikipedia page from Berthold Werner. This is what it would look like. There goes one of them right there. See, there's two of them right there. You can see one going by the other one. That's the two cars. Yeah, and like one of our viewers said, there's videos on YouTube. I mean, it's a popular attraction. You can find other videos of it. But that at least gives you an idea of what it would normally do. Now, what's happened is one of them coming down ended up crashed against a building. Just to show you also here from moments ago, that's just a shot when the camera was close up. Look on the right there. So this is from a few minutes ago. But you can see over there, that's, you see the yellow? The yellow part is the bottom. So look at this. Look at this. See in this video from Berthold Werner on Wikipedia, see how the yellow part of the car is the bottom half of the car, right? That yellow rectangle. Now look. See, the car is basically on its side against the building. History Underfoot says such a steep hill must have been so scary when it was out of control. Yes, it is electric powered. To repeat, RTP, oops, that's not what I want to show you. Where is it? Right here. Right here. Sorry. I want to show you this. That's the live shot right there. To repeat, was it RTP? RTP Noticias says that the accident was reportedly caused by a loose cable. I'm going to post a link to a video too that I just saw. Hang on. Now I can't see the video. There are a lot of videos and photos floating around online of this. I can only show you what I have access to, the rights to. If I get more in, I will show it to you. I'm looking around here. Give me a second. Let me just check a couple things. But if I can get more to show you, I certainly will. But again, the car, the accident is right up that street there. And the car is kind of hard to see in this shot. But if I do this, you'll see it better. There's a close-up from a moment ago of on the right there is where that cable car has crashed into the building and is on its side. Gary Olafson says, how many tourists were on board? That we do not know. Excuse me. There's a live close-up right there. That's a live close-up of the scene. Oh, one of our viewers said that's the other train. You can see the other train. Hey, fella of Borg is right. Hey guys, you can actually see the other car right there. I missed that before. I'm guessing some of you others saw it too. Right down at the bottom, that's the other car right there. Right here. Thank you, fella, for mentioning that. So that one was, one was coming down and one was going up, and the bottom one you can see is right there at the bottom. Maybe I don't know if it slid down to the bottom or what happened. Noah said that had a small, our viewer Noah says that one had a small impact. So bringing you updates, the latest I have heard from Portuguese news sources is that 3 people are dead, around 20 injured, at least 2 in critical condition. Oh, I'm going to post a photo. I'm going to post in the chat a link to a photo that I saw. I just posted a link to a photo I saw showing. Wow. If you look at, I just posted a link to a photo I saw on Facebook, and man, the car is really messed up. It's really, destroyed, that car. You barely can make out the top of the car. I'll post that link again, though. But you can barely, in the photo I just posted the link to, you can barely make out the top of the car. Because if you look at the photo I just posted, the bottom, you can see the two cars. And one of them you can see at the bottom, and it looks like it should look pretty much. I mean, there might be some issues with it. And then the other thing, you can barely see that it looks like the whole top part is gone. Arrow says how much speed it had. Yeah, so I don't know how much this top car, let me do this here. As you see here, the bottom car is here. That's the bottom car. The top car is up here. So I don't know how far down I mean, if the bottom one's at the bottom, in theory, at that point, the top one should be at the top. So I don't know how far down that top one, how far down did that top one fall? How far down did it tumble down the hill? Shelley says it's a very steep route. But yeah, it's that photo is scary. I'll post a link to it again on Facebook. But it really seems that car that hit is just mashed, and it's really, really, a lot of it looks destroyed. All right, I think that's the end of the live shot, so for now I'll have to just leave this up there. But at least we had a live shot for you. But that's the scene there. Marissa says the top of the car is totally crushed. Yeah, in the photo I'm looking at, I can't even see the top of the car. I mean, you can kind of see it here, right? If we're just looking at this, the car up here should look like the bottom car, but you don't see all the windows and stuff. You don't even see it at with the smash car. Our viewer Stickler for Change thinks it couldn't make that sharp corner. Again, did it go tumbling down the hill? Hang on, let me check updates here. Yeah, I mean, it looks very, very bad. Now, I'm still checking some local news outlets. Diario de Noticias still says 3 dead. TVI Noticias says 3 dead and several were injured. And says 3 of the injured are in serious condition. I'm just checking some different local outlets here. RTP News says at least 3 dead. The accident was reportedly caused by a loose cable. Authorities suspect brake failure. So this is new. Okay. RTP Portugal says the accident was reportedly caused by a loose cable. Authorities suspect brake failure. Is that 2 different things? Or maybe they both happened. The elevator, the cable car, which was fully booked, I guess, holds more than 40 people. So apparently it was full and it had more than 40 people. Jerry Costello says if one car is at the bottom, then the wrecked car would have been at the top and come all the way down. So I don't know, because I don't know if the bottom car, one goes up as the other goes down, but the bottom car might have rolled down some of the way. I mean, the bottom car looks pretty much okay. I don't know if it's completely okay, but so maybe the bottom car was up a bit and rolled down some. But I mean, it certainly seems like that top car might have fallen down a ways. I don't know if it rolled down the hill or what. Just to show you again on the map what this looks like. So here's the map from Google Maps. And here is, so there's Portugal there, Spain here, Portugal here, and then Lisbon over here. And then if we zoom in here, we'll get to the Elevador de Glória. And what happens is it goes, hold on, it goes up this hill. So there's a hill here. That's the bottom. That's the bottom, and there's a hill. And it goes up this hill, up, 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 and it ends right up here. That's what it looks like going the other way. So it's a steep hill. And there are two cars. And apparently and that's the corner. Basically, there's one bend. It goes up this way, and there's that bend right here, and then this is kind of straight. So, yeah, there's basically one corner. This is the one corner. And I mean, I guess maybe it just, I don't know how, maybe it was at the top or close to the top, but it looks like it just came down here and then hit the building at the corner. Because if you look here, you can see you can see the corner at the end of that street there. So and the second car is at the bottom on the left, right there. It's a mountain cable car, very popular attraction in Lisbon. Guys, I have an update from Publico. Publico, Portugal, reports a break in the safety cable of the funicular was the cause of the accident. So the cable, so this says the cable broke. There is a cable that connects the two cars as they go up and down. Now, according to Publico, the cable broke. Also, Publico reports that the car that you can see on its side there is completely destroyed and overturned. Yeah, as DJS says, it's not a power cable. I think it's a counterweight cable. And the cars have electric power. There's no live shot because it's not. Oh, I should put this. I should take off. It's not live right now. It's a screenshot. Yeah, we had a live shot. The live shot is done. So this is an image from moments ago. Unbelievable. Again, I'm going to post a link to a photo that I saw where you see both cars in the chat. And you can look at that if you want. I just posted it. This is really terrible. Condolences, obviously, to the family of the victims and thoughts with everybody hurt. It's just terrifying. And, I mean, again, this is a very, very popular attraction. I've watched some videos about Lisbon recently, and a lot of them mention this. It's very popular there. Hang on one second here. Hey, I want to mention also a little other news story. Politico reports that NYC Mayor Eric Adams the Trump administration has offered NYC Mayor Eric Adams a position in the Department of Housing and Urban Development to get him to bow out of the race and make it easier to halt Zohran Mamdani's rise. Again, that's a new Political report out today. Trump administration has offered NYC Mayor Eric Adams a position at the Department of Housing and Urban Development to get Adams to exit the mayoral race in order to hurt the chances of Zohran Mamdani. Okay. Sorry. I just wanted to mention that. That's a news story from Politico. Okay. So again, we've been on the air covering this terrible incident in Lisbon where the very popular Glória Funicular, which is a cable car, which consists of two cars connected by a cable that go up and down a hill. And one goes up as the other goes down. Well, there has been a tragic, terrible crash where one of the cars apparently tumbled down and crashed against a building. In the image you're seeing, you can see both cars. You can see the car at the bottom here, and that's like, looks like a cable car. And the one at the top here is just been smashed. I posted a close-up photo, but you can barely make out the car. It's really been devastated. So at least 3 people are reported dead, around 20 reported injured in the reports I've seen, with at least 2 in critical condition. Seeing some reports that there was an issue with the cable that connects the 2 cars. The cable goes up and down. It connects them over a pulley, through a pulley at the top of the hill. So some reports suggest that the cable either became loose or snapped, sending the car tumbling down the hill. Oh, hold on. Hey guys, I have a live shot. Hold on, I have a new live shot for you. Breaking news, new live shot. New live shot. I just got it in. Hold on, look at this. Look at this. That's the hill right there. Oh my gosh. This is live. This is live. Wow. That's it. That's the cable car. Oh, what happened? Now we just lost the shot. We just had it. Hopefully it comes back. Let's see. We'll see. Sorry, I just got the shot in. We'll see if they hold on. They're having an issue with the shot because I can see that means that's just a transmission thing. So give it a moment. Give it a moment because that will really show us what's going on. We're supposed to get that back, I assume. Oh, there's supposed to be another live shot coming up too. So hang on a moment. Might be getting 2 live shots. We're waiting to get that one back and waiting to get another one. The other one's supposed to come in 3 minutes. Oh, and I'm supposed to get some video in 3 minutes. All right, give me a moment. Let me get that ready for you. Sydney says, so inconceivable how this can happen nowadays. Yeah, I mean, especially if it's a cable, you know, it's like you'd think it would be checked and made certain that it's going to hold and the maintenance is okay, but I don't know. So again, waiting to get that live shot back and supposed to get some footage in minutes. A quick thank you to Bill in Arizona, Steppen 4955-8201 Steppenwolf, Shaz2, Tech Wizard, Kelly Smith, Lisa Seckler, Jason Harris, Jack MCK, Jacques, Kelly Smith, Debbie James, PZ Papa Zulu, Stinky Pinky, Walter Troggett, Pam Cakes Bacon, Clunky, Pragmatic Realist, I owe a thank you to from before. All right, hang on a moment. Waiting to get a live shot back and also some footage in for you. Waiting on both of them. For the moment, let me just show you an image. Oh, we don't even have that. That live shot went away. We had that live shot for about, for all of, you know what? I'm going to, here, hold on. Can I get that one back? Yes. Hang on one sec, guys. I'm going to get this back for you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to get some footage here for you. Yeah, I have right here, I'm downloading some footage. Which will give you a better idea of what happened. And where is... All right, I'm waiting to download that footage. Sorry for the delay. Meanwhile, while I wait for that footage to download, let me show you, put this on the screen for you. This was that's not live. That's image from moments ago. But I should have some better More clear footage for you soon. Closer. Oh, hold on. Oh, that doesn't help. All right, I'm seeing some other footage right now. Hold on. Okay, so this is from AFP. This is all moments ago footage from AFP. So look at this. So there you can see right there. You can see the car up there just smashed. Again, that is not a live shot. Breaking news, guys, Diario is reporting 15 dead. Diario is reporting 15 dead. Unbelievable. 15 dead, according to Diario de Noticias. Unbelievable. Some of our viewers were suggesting that. That's the first report I've seen of it. $15 dead. Unbelievable. I mean, that's a good portion of the people on that car. I don't even know how many people. I think one of them holds about 43. So, I mean, that's a large percentage of the people who were in the car. Unbelievable. Big breaking news. 15 reported dead now. This is on a loop, this footage here. Give me a second. I'm just trying to pull something else up for you guys. Hang on. Hang on a moment. Oh, I'm live. We're live. We're back live. Live shot. Live shot coming up right now. Live shot right now. Here we go. Live shot right now. Here we go. Wow, there it is. There it is right here. This is live. Unbelievable. Oh, it's some sort of press conference or something, I think. Somebody can translate, maybe.
Relativamente aqui do elevador Santa Justa, em 3 minutos chegamos ao local, rapidamente chegamos aqui ao local. As causas do acidente terão que ser prestadas e analisadas pelas entidades competentes. Neste momento já retiramos toda a gente de dentro do elevador.
Eram quantas pessoas?
Portanto, esses dados estarão aqui com o Dr. Tiago do INEM, que poderá prestar-vos esses dados.
Os trabalhos vão ser demorados, não é?
Vamos continuar os trabalhos, vai ser alvo de uma investigação, o local vai ficar isolado e as entidades competentes. Já não está ninguém no interior.
Quantas vítimas fatais?
Esses números são dados aqui pelo Dr. Tiago do INEM.
O elevador embateu junto ao prédio?
Esses dados, ele descarrilou, embateu contra o prédio, agora as causas do acidente terão que ser analisadas pelas entidades competentes.
O que é que vai ser feito?
Portanto, outros dados relativamente a vítimas será o INEM a prestar rapidamente.
Acho que é o momento, é melhor falarmos com o INEM também, para perceber.
Portanto, o elevador ficou, portanto, bastante danificado. Portanto,
Agora passamos aqui a conversa também para si, número de vítimas mortais, já?
Boa noite. Vamos começar primeiro pelo balanço geral de feridos.
Não passa à frente, peço desculpa.
Sim, boa noite. Vamos começar então pelo resumo total de feridos. Temos a registrar 18 feridos deste incidente, onde destacamos 5 feridos graves, transportados para o Hospital Santa Maria, São José e São Francisco Xavier, e depois temos a registrar também um total de 13 feridos ligeiros, dentro dos quais destacamos uma criança que está internada no Hospital de Santa Maria. Relativamente àquilo que são as vítimas mortais, até agora os números finais são 15 vítimas mortais.
Mas pode haver mais vítimas mortais?
Não, o número está completo, portanto estamos a falar de um total de 18 feridos já transportados ao hospital e 15 vítimas mortais.
Há estrangeiros já não...
Não consigo ainda confirmar, obviamente identificamos vários apelidos estrangeiros, mas não posso confirmar qual a nacionalidade.
18 feridos, são todos graves, mortais?
As nacionalidades englobam também a portuguesa, obviamente, mas não consigo confirmar todas as nacionalidades envolventes.
Quais são os feridos? São todos graves, estes 18 feridos?
Todos os hospitais da cidade de Lisboa receberam feridos desta ocorrência e destaco Cascais, Amadora, São Francisco Xavier, São José e Santa Maria.
Significa isto que o número de vítimas está fechado, diria assim?
O número está fechado, o número total 33.
Vítimas mais graves, portanto, em situação mais crítica, algumas dessas vítimas podem estar em situação muito complicada e, portanto, podemos ter outros desfechos e outro balanço em termos de vítimas mortais?
Portanto, isso no que respeita aqui à atuação do INEM não nos compete apurar e, portanto, elas foram encaminhadas para os hospitais, onde vão fazer todos os exames e ser avaliadas, e o prognóstico final não consigo ainda definir.
As estradas continuam cortadas e vão continuar?
As estradas não é comigo.
Mas esclareça, conseguiram retirar alguém com vida dos destroços?
Sim, tiramos num total 18 feridos com vida.
18 feridos com vida que estavam nesses destroços?
Exatamente. Obrigado.
Muito obrigada.
Já confirmou os mortos. 15 mortos.
Ou seja, 18 vítimas, dos quais 5 graves.
Sorry, I'm muted. People in the chat said 15 dead, 18 injured, correct? Was that correct? 15 dead, 18 injured? "15 dead, 18 injured," and then... All right, so this is horrible. Look at that. That's the car right there. Unbelievable. That's the cable car. I mean, you don't even see the... I guess in the back there, those are some of the windows, but it's really, a lot of it's destroyed. Or maybe it's on the bottom. I guess we're seeing the bottom of the car right there. It's completely turned over. Unbelievable. Our viewers are saying that they said 18 injured. I'll get confirmation of that, but that's what I'm seeing online too. So 15 dead, 18 injured. This is a very popular attraction in Lisbon, Portugal. 5 in serious condition, was that said as well?
E esta curiosidade mórbida desta gente?
So, some viewers mentioned UMass Lowell. University of Massachusetts Lowell apparently issued an alert saying they're looking for a man seen carrying a long weapon. Okay? So I just posted that from the Citizen app. I have not heard of any shooting going on at UMass Lowell. I've heard no reports that there's any shooting, but there was a person reported with what is thought to be a gun. And that there was an alert, and I guess there's a shelter in place going on at UMass Lowell. So I'll keep you updated about that. Okay, so this is a close-up shot of this horrible accident in Lisbon. Sorry, let me check some of the local. Let me check some of the local channels for updates. Yes, 15 dead at 18 injured. 5 of the injured in serious condition. Okay, so 15 dead, unbelievable. 18 injured, at least 5 of them injured in serious condition. This is a cable car. It's a system with 2 cars, and one goes up the hill and the other goes down the hill, and they go back and forth, and they're connected by a cable. And one of them somehow came derailed and ended up, I'm guessing maybe it tumbled down the hill some and smashed, came up, it's just destroyed, and it's leaning against the building. And I don't know how many people were on it. From what I've seen, about roughly 43 people can fit on one of these things. So if there, I mean, I don't know, people could have been killed who were pedestrians too. So I don't know if all the dead and injured were on the car, or some of them might have been pedestrians. This happened, so I will tell you when this happened. So time right now in Portugal is I think about 2 hours ago, if I remember right. Let me confirm that. It's 8:39 right now. I thought I had read this happened around 6:30 or something. Yes. Oh no. That's unconfirmed, the timing of it. But I want to say it happened a couple hours ago. Hey guys, I just want to say you gotta be more careful with this news stuff. So lots of people in the chat are saying there's a shooter, there's an active shooting at UMass. Everything I've seen reported says that that there's a man. There was an alert went out that a man was believed to have a gun, and they're looking for this person. I have not heard reports of shooting. Okay, so if you're going in the chat and you're saying active shooter, now you're not just alarmed. Now you're alarming other people, and you got to be more responsible with this stuff. Okay, you go in the chat and you say active shooter, and I mean, I don't know where you're getting this information, but I haven't seen any reports of shooting. So you got to be more careful with this stuff. All right, be responsible when you're posting stuff. If I hear about shooting, I'll let you know. But you got to be more responsible. It's not just one person. It's multiple people. So you know, really, it's not just you. You're affecting other people when you do this. Just so you can see what this normally looks like, the cars. I mean, you're seeing the damage right now. Let me show you. Here is from Wikipedia. That is from Wikipedia. That's what the car normally looks like. This is from Berthold Werner. It's a video on the Wikipedia page for Elevador de Gloria. And I'm just going to show you this video from the Wikipedia page about the Glória Funicular. So that's what it normally looks like. One goes up and the other comes down. There they are going by each other. So again, this is from the Wikipedia page from Berthold Werner, the video posted there. So that's what it should look like. And then here's what it looks like now. Did the cars crash against each other? No, the other one is at the bottom of the hill right now and seems like in decent shape. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do two things. What I could do, I can put the scanner on from UMass Lowell, from Lowell Police Department. So this is a live shot. You're looking at that live shot. Let me just get the scanner up from Lowell, Massachusetts, where they are looking for a man with a gun who was spotted at UMass Lowell. So we can just have that scanner going at the same time as keeping an eye on this terrible tragedy here. This is awful. This is a major attraction. I believe this is one of the best known, like, when you see video like tourist videos or videos like saying like, hey, check out Lisbon, like if I watch videos on YouTube about it, I see these cars. I think it's one of the better known attractions in Lisbon. So 15 people are dead and 18 injured. Unbelievable. All right, let me just get for you the scanner so we can listen to the, just see if there's anything on the scanner from Lowell, Massachusetts. I'll put that on audio for you. I know it's a little confusing. Hang on. You're going to hear it in a second, I think. And then I got to put up on the screen. I do have the scanner playing.
On 60 to Officer Hanson.
I don't know if we can hear much on the scanner.
Behind the DPW working inbound now.
So there is a manhunt in Lowell, Massachusetts for a man with a long gun, reportedly, who was seen in or near UMass Lowell. So we'll keep an eye on that. We have the scanner on. We're also obviously covering this horrible, tragic accident in Lisbon. Uh-oh, we lost the live shot. Well, hopefully we get the live shot back. If not, I'll put the image up there. But further live coverage is expected. So it's this popular funicular. It's a cable car thing that goes up a hill in Lisbon, Portugal. There's two cars, one on each side. They're connected by a cable that goes around a pulley at the top. One goes up, the other goes down. Well, one of them somehow got loose and ended up crashing. I don't know, it seems like it might have fallen a bunch down the hill and crashed against a building, and now 15 people are dead, 18 injured, 5 of them seriously. So, and just to play this video again from Berthold Werner, so you can see it on Wikipedia, this just gives you a sense. It doesn't even go that fast, but it's a steep hill. I mean, that's, again, this video from Wikipedia Commons gives you a sense of what it's like. And there might have been people hurt who were pedestrians. But it's a steep hill. Wow, 15 people died. That is unreal. Let me just show you. This is an image from moments ago. Hold on. So that's an image. Oh, the live shot's back. The live shot is back. Hold on. Oh, you're looking at the live shot. That is the live shot. So, I mean, I'm trying to figure out, what are we looking at here? So it looks like we're seeing the bottom of the car, right? That's the bottom.
Let me up on Middlesex and Sales.
I can't even see any of the windows.
Forms off. Come on, fish.
Kay says, I was on this train 2 weeks ago. It goes very high up the hill. I'm shocked.
Criminal. I updated DHQ with a photograph of that suspect.
We are listening to the scanner.
The DHQ has been updated with the photograph. All units, DHQ is updated.
I might change the title to, because we're covering both things. We're covering the situation in Lowell, Mass, where a person apparently was seen with a long gun. I don't know if it's a real gun the person had. I mean, it's like there's a video floating around on the internet of a person who appears to be holding a long gun and aiming it. I'll actually post a link to that video. We're really not hearing much on the scanner right now, though, at this point. I've had the scanner on, and we're not hearing much. Somebody asked if this tram is, if this rail car is operated by the city or not. That I don't know. I need to look that up. Hang on a moment here, guys. Pinball Giorgio says it's operated by the city. Let me just look this up. It is operated by, according to Wikipedia, it's operated by the public transportation in Lisbon.
What?
Going back a little bit, from the start of this incident, do we have information on individuals that were stopped as a result of a search by officers?
I don't have anything.
(607 Bergeron). Good. UMass seems to think that one of our officers may have stopped someone of interest earlier. I'm sorry, can you repeat? Just background noise. I'll call you.
So I'm fixing that so you know.
One.
Look at the just the amount of
Message 6 Golf Sierra 91.
the video paused.
Right.
The video is paused, by the way. It's I did not pause it myself. Hopefully it unpauses. Now it's live again. I haven't. I'm looking for updates about UMass Lowell. Again, I can't tell you anymore. All I can tell you is that the UMass Lowell issued a shelter-in-place order because a man was seen who seemed to maybe have a long gun, and there's a search underway. And I have not really heard any major updates on that. So I have the scanner on. Meanwhile, we've been covering this horrific accident in Lisbon, Portugal, where this iconic cable car, one of them has crashed. 15 people dead.
Control.
Pinball Giorgio thinks some people were waiting in line at the entrance and were killed. Let me check. Sorry, I've been looking up the Lowell stuff. Let me check some of the local outlets in Portugal and see if I can get you more updates on that. TVI Noticias Portugal says the cause remains to be determined. One of the injured is a 3-year-old boy who's not in serious condition. 18 injured, at least 5 in serious condition of the injured. You can see law enforcement working right there.
Can I get a number?
It is a very popular tourist attraction.
13203.
The cars carry up to 42 people, according to TVI.
Sorry, one more time.
13203.
Yeah, the crash happened about 3 hours ago. Diario de Noticias says all people have now been removed from the wreckage. The crash happened at 6:05 local, which would be, right now it is 8:56 local time. And Diario says that the car that was coming down the hill lost control and crashed into a building. The government says the cause is unknown.
Well, that's 5.
Right.
Day shift car 4 has a female under arrest. I think you're the only female officer I have right now.
I'm not really sure what to tell you. Nice stuck over here.
Car 1.
So I don't know the whole thing that's going on over there, but I had someone just come up to me saying that someone just texted them saying they saw that person from the river towers on the walkway. I don't know if it's relevant or, but he said it was like 5 minutes ago. Guys dressed in like a white sheet or something.
Hear that? They're talking about the Lowell thing.
All right, that might have been the original.
Oh, they're saying that was the
F9.
original thing.
Good.
All right, car 1 just flagged down, got information about where he might be.
All right, so
I'm just getting back to my car so you can just see if there's anybody else that can.
let me. I think I want to update this title so I can have the title say both things. If you give me a
Do they know
moment
where
here.
on the walkway?
He said he saw him from the towers, so I'm guessing the towers are like River Place towers. And from what I can see, it looks like it's in between two black fences.
All right, they're over at the Riverview Suites, Middlesex Street.
K9 Wolf.
K9.
All right, we crossed over from the UMass Lowell parking lot across Pawtucket into the opening in the guardrail, and we're down along the riverbank right now.
Copy.
7 Wolf.
7.
Myself, car 9, car 5, starting to sweep from shop.
I'm just updating the description. Sorry, I'm just updating the description of the broadcast and the title. Sorry for the delay, but I'm just going to change it so people know we're covering both things. Okay, so again, Citizen app reports that UMass Lowell sent out a emergency message telling people to lock down, to shelter in place because they are looking for a 5'5" Asian male wearing a gray or white sweatshirt and black shorts, seen carrying a long weapon in the rear of Riverview Suites. And we're listening to the scanner for that. There's a manhunt going on for this person. Meanwhile, we originally came on the air to cover this horrible, tragic accident of this very popular cable car in Lisbon, Portugal, the Glória Funicular, which goes up a steep hill. There's two cars connected by a cable. One goes up, the other goes down, and vice versa. And one of them somehow looks like it got loose and came down the hill and crashed into, it's now upside down next to a building or leaning on a building, and 15 people died. Some of those might have been tourists, I do not know. It's a very popular tourist attraction. It holds about 42 people, 15 dead, 18 injured, 5 of those injured, at least 5 seriously. So we're looking at a live shot from Portugal, and we have the scanner from Lowell, which we're not hearing much on, but I'm keeping you updated on that as well. Is the scanner super low or something? I have the volume all the way up. Everybody has been removed from the car, from the report I saw. Our viewer Margarita Barada says, I live in Lisbon. It's a mess in the center of the city, and tomorrow we're going to have a day of national mourning. Some of the reports claim that it was caused by an issue with the cable. I mean, it certainly seems like that's possible, but it has not been confirmed what happened. Also, I also want to show you the location of where that incident is in Lowell, Massachusetts, that we're keeping an eye on as well. Riverview Suites, UMass. Hang on a minute. Citizen reports that police said on the scanner earlier numerous witnesses saw a man in Lowell with a rifle-style weapon. I posted on my X account, I posted the video. I reposted the video, purported video of the man near student housing on the UMass Lowell campus. I'm going to show you where that is in a second as we look at the video from Portugal. Massachusetts State Police said, we are aware of a video circulating of a person who appears to be armed walking in Lowell, Mass, near the Riverview Suites on Middlesex Street. State and local police have responded to the area to further investigate. Anyone with relevant information should call 911. I'm going to show you a map showing where this is, too. Here's UMass Lowell. Yeah, so here is a map real quick. This is Lowell, Massachusetts. You can see that's UMass Lowell. You can see this is the campus of UMass Lowell. And then there's Riverview Suites, which is a student dormitory. Okay, so what happened is I believe the video of the person shows them walking by the train tracks, I think. If that's correct, I'm not positive. But that is a student dormitory, Riverview Suites. I'm not positive about that. I think it's this path right here. Maybe? Yeah, I think, yes, in the video of the person walking, in the video I saw, you can actually see this building back here. And the person's walking on this path here. So, again, at UMass Lowell, there's a video floating around of a person walking right around here. Holding what looks to be a long gun. And they're looking for that person. Oh, it's the UMass Lowell South Campus. South Campus there. Is there a North Campus too? I don't even know. But that's the South Campus. But that is right next to student housing. Okay, so anyways... and I posted that video before, and what I'll do is I'll post a link again to the video of the person walking with the gun. Supposed gun. AZ Intel had posted it, so I'll post the AZ Intel video. All right, I'm posting the link in the chat right now. I'm listening to the scanner. I'm not hearing much on the scanner right now. We've had the scanner on. William Temple says, I'm in Portugal. This is a national tragedy. Yeah, I mean, it'd be a tragedy no matter what it was, but this is like an iconic... These cable cars are iconic in Lowell, in Lisbon, Portugal. By the way, FBI Boston says they are on the scene in Lowell, Mass, and coordinating with law enforcement partners. They say they encourage the public to remain vigilant and avoid the area. Now, it could turn out that the guy did not have a real gun. I don't know. I mean, it looks like he's aiming what looks like a gun, but I don't know if that's a real gun or not. James says, I live in Lowell, Mass, and I can hear the helicopters. Sorry, I know it's a bit confusing. We're trying to cover both stories at once. So I'm doing I know it's confusing, but... Oh, the light just went out. Did the light go out? I can see the helicopters on the flight tracker, by the way. Oh, the light's back. Hey guys, just to show you the helicopters. Well, some of these might be news helicopters. Just to show you here, there is a Flight Radar 24, and this is Lowell, Mass. And there's a helicopter right there. That's a TV helicopter in the area. That is a TV helicopter. It looks like these are all TV. Are they all TV helicopters? Several TV helicopters in the area. Circling. Oh, that's Mass State Police right there. That's Massachusetts State Police. No report that anybody fired a gun that I've seen. Thanks for bearing with me as we try to cover both things. Also, thank you to our moderators. Al Starr is moderating. Thank you. And also, Big Ball of Yarn, I got that fire. Matthew Kohai 3 and Sarah moderating. Paul Anderson, thanks Paul. Margaret Riley, Linda Belglary, and Misha on X, thank you for, and Kay Lowry Body, thanks for moderating. Also, thank you to Anybyte, RNR with Rosie and Rio, CAC 813, Marielle, Rachel. I'm in Massachusetts right now. I'm in the Boston area. Hermit Ersatz, Max Meyer, thank you. Sydney Tech Wizard. And also CC over on Twitch, and Who Shot JR, and Walter Troggett. Let me see if I can get you any updates on either of these stories. The scanner from Lowell has gone pretty quiet. That scanner, they might be on a tactical channel now. I mean, this thing, this cable car, it looks like we're seeing, I do not see anything that resembles the windows. Hold on a second here. I don't see anything that resembles the windows of the cable car. So I showed you this before. This is a video from, what's the person's name? I got to pull up the name here. Berthold Werner from the Wikipedia page for the sorry about that. And you can see that's what it looks like. Again, this is from the Wikipedia page for the Glória Funicular, and it's from Berthold Werner, the video. But in the live shot, I don't see any of the windows. I don't even see the top part of the. I don't even see the top part of the car. It looks to me like we're seeing mostly the bottom. I don't know if the whole top part got just destroyed, but so see all the windows? Now look at the live shot. I don't see any of that. I just see what looks like the bottom. Uh-oh, we lost something. One of the viewers said you could see the front window. I'll have to look. Let me go back a second here. This is the shot we were just looking at. Further live coverage expected. Here's the shot we were just looking at. No, not that one. That one. So where's the front window? That is, I haven't seen footage of the crash. This is an image from moments ago. That's not live. It's moments ago. But can you guys see the windows anywhere? Margarita, who I think is from Lisbon, she believes the car is completely destroyed. That's why the windows are not visible and the car is basically upside down. They showed other angles in national news here.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Oh, that, by the way, is the scanner from Lowell. Our viewer L. Zever says most of the cabin, the passenger saloon, is missing. So this is an image from moments ago. We're waiting to get the live shot back. I don't have any updates at the moment on Lowell. Oh, the live shot's back right now. We're back live.
Charlie 1 IMAT.
Hold on. Go
ahead.
Have a rep that could come in the DPW.
He's on his way.
All right, so that's a live shot you're looking at.
111 dispatch.
111.
We're hearing the scanner.
Nothing on camera just yet at DPW, but just to rule it out, we're going to have personnel on scene here check all of the vehicles and containers in the lot.
Copy.
So they're clearly still looking for the person in Lowell, Massachusetts, because we're hearing them on the scanner talking about it.
Estou aqui, sim. Estou. Olhem, eu vou... Sim. É isso mesmo, vai falar entretanto. Disseram-me que era entretanto, agora não consigo perceber se... Opá, não, eu não estou a ver ainda, nem estou a ver movimentações. Isabel. Olá, Marta.
As one of our viewers said, according to Publico, the government has declared a day of national mourning for tomorrow. Day of national mourning.
Desculpa, André. Acho que vem aqui agora.
Also, CARIS, the public authority, I don't know if it's authority, the organization, which is a municipal organization, the city runs it. The city organization that runs it. Oh, what is this? Somebody speaking? Maybe you guys can translate if somebody speaks. All right, get ready to translate, folks, if we hear them.
Mais, boa noite a todos. É dia muito triste, não só para as vítimas, como para as famílias das vítimas, como para a Carris e para a cidade. Lamentamos muito o sucedido e hoje é um tempo de consternação. No que diz respeito à manutenção, à questão que me colocou, o protocolo de manutenção foi escrupulosamente respeitado. A manutenção geral ocorre de 4 em 4 anos, neste caso foi feita em 2022. No ano passado foi feito a manutenção do Lavra e este ano do Ascensor da Bica, a manutenção geral. Depois as manutenções intercalares, que são 2 em 2 anos, também foi feita neste caso em 2024. Para além disso é feito a manutenção semanal e a manutenção mensal, o protocolo de manutenção e as inspeções diárias. É isso que estamos a apurar. Já abrimos um inquérito interno.
Manutenções por empresas externas ou pela própria Carris?
Há 14 anos que esta manutenção é assegurada por uma empresa externa. Atualmente a empresa é a mãe.
E há quanto tempo fazia esta manutenção?
Esta empresa em concreto não sei, mas há muitos anos que esta manutenção, como disse, é feita externamente.
E como é que olha para estas críticas?
Neste momento nem sequer sabemos se foi um problema de manutenção, estamos a apurar, o inquérito vai decorrer, também há entidades externas que estão a investigar o sucedido.
Como é que está?
Não vou adiantar essa informação, porque neste momento não sei ainda, não tenho essas informações oficialmente. Está bem? Eu sou a pessoa indicada para vos dar neste momento essa informação. Eu quero só dizer que a Carris preza muito a segurança, nós temos protocolos muito rigorosos, temos profissionais excelentes há muitos anos e, portanto, temos que perceber efetivamente o que é que se passou e é isso que vamos perceber. Vamos apurar. Vamos apurar. Muito obrigado, muito obrigado. Muito obrigado.
School staff down here was able to
Obrigado.
identify the male we had stalked as one of the parents.
Grupo obviamente respeitado.
He checks out. We're going to stand by down here further.
Okay, can somebody in the chat, I know some of the people in the chat, they said that he is from CARIS, which is the organization, the public, I don't know how to describe it, but that's the authority or public company that runs it. Some of our viewers said he was an official from the public company that runs it. So what did he say? They're investigating. Pinball Giorgio said he said tomorrow they will know more. CJS lady says I'm Portuguese and he was talking fast. Nuno Oliveira said they were asking about the maintenance and he said the maintenance was up to date, monthly and weekly maintenance. Yes, I did see about a half an hour ago. Publico said that CARIS, which runs it, said all maintenance protocols were carried out and respected. That might have just been the statement. I saw a statement released from like a half hour ago in one of the news outlets there. So they're saying maintenance was maintained.
We're going to update with footage. The suspect.
Hold on.
Parking lot of DPW. And then goes out at you. It looks like he's heading towards Marginal Street.
Suspect. Oh, we just heard something. Parking lot of DPW in Lowell, guys. Parking lot of DPW. You hear that? So let's look at our map here.
Roger that.
Okay, Department of Public Works is there. Oh, that's right near where he was seen. Right? Yeah, so there is a video that appears to show a man with a long gun walking right around here, which is, that's a student dorm, that's the campus. But DPW is right next to the building. It's right there. It's right next to...
The suspect is at the DPW walking towards Marginal Street.
So they're talking about maybe he's at walking towards Arsenal Street, they said. But they just said DPW parking lot, so I assume they're talking about that. So we're covering two different things. But again, they just said that there was some sort of video or something, I think, that showed him in the parking lot. I don't know how long ago that was. But to repeat, he was seen in the video of him walking with the gun. That is right next to... Now I'm confusing myself. There is the... right here. Yeah, there's Riverview Suites. That's the dormitory. He was seen right around here.
Criminal.
Can you run 1 Tango Whiskey Lima 35? It's going to be parked off the roadway at Shiki Park.
Can you see my thing?
Right.
Did the video freeze? I hope the video didn't freeze. Let's
111 at dispatch.
I think my video froze. Hang on a moment here.
Let's see if one of our detectives can respond to DPW.
Let's
111 at dispatch.
I think my video froze. Hang on a moment here.
See if one of our detectives can respond to DBW.
7 can we try to get a description of that vehicle?
K9, is the car still there?
Yeah, we're in here. We get a couple FBI agents with me. 3 students here. I don't know. Try to look at the video, see the match description. There's a lot of greenage in front of me.
Right, K9's got a couple people with him.
Just to confirm, though, there is a vehicle there, or he just got a report of it?
He's got a vehicle with a couple of students.
Copy.
Well, Mass 5, X-Ray Hotel, Yankee 38.
Copy. Pull the criminal.
Good.
All right, it's active. The owner's active. No papers. White Ram pickup.
I'm K9. 9 to K9, Chris. Yeah. Alright, we're on the lower level IU. What's the description of the vehicle? Yeah, I'm with it. I don't think this is gonna be them. I got we'll say with the C lot, right by the entrance to the tower that goes over the module. Or the bridge that goes over the Riverview.
Sergeant Bergeron and Captain Fay.
I'm muted. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm muted. I had to restart because things there was a little technical difficulty.
K9, Chris.
So
the parking garage here, right next to the Humane Society.
So we're talking about Lowell, Mass, where they've been looking for this guy with a long gun, who was seen next to student housing at UMass Lowell. It sounded like they thought they might have had him, but now they think they don't have him.
KDV 866 Lowell Fire. Rescue. Respond to 100 Pawtucket Street, Vauxhall for an elevator rescue. It's the rescue responding to 100 Pawtucket Street, Vauxhall, the elevator rescue.
There's no report that he shot anybody. There's no report of gunshots.
Yeah, I'm up with UMass right now.
All right, Chris, you're not in the parking garage, correct? You're in the lot by the bridge.
Whole parking lot where all the Kilmoily construction equipment parks. There's the entrance that goes into the bridge that crosses over the tracks into the dorms there.
Which bridge?
All right. So
right there.
You've already spoken to those students. You don't think that's them? We're going to do an operation to clear this garage over here. I just spoke to Captain Fay about it.
Maybe that garage. So, again, the person was seen walking, and I'll post a link to the video again, right around here, where my pointer is. And they just haven't found the guy yet. They've been looking for him.
Sierra 1 to Charlie 1, Alpha's en route.
Leave me, Charlie.
I'll post the link to that.
Rescue, you're responding 100
Video.
Pawtucket Street, Vauxhall. It's going to be elevator number 2, 1 occupant inside.
No, this is not right near where I am. But so we're keeping an eye on that. We'll update you on the funicular accident too.
Off at Fox. 10-4.
Zeminski to Charlie 1.
K9 to Sergeant Bridge 1.
Good, Chris.
All right, I saw you up on the second floor there. I'm making my way over to you. UMass checked out the students. They checked out.
All right, very good. We're going to start on the ground floor, so just come over to the ground floor level over here.
Right.
Let me check. Here's
Third one, 021.
There's the live shot from Lisbon.
Again, not suspects. They're just students. They want to get back inside. Officer Toombs in the system. We've cleared 4 encampments. 3 of them were occupied. Nobody recognizes the individual. And our second dog is out of gas, so we're going to work our way back.
Yeah, they're still searching for the guy.
Received.
And no gunshots fired. One of our viewers, Bruise N. Hounds, is wondering if the car was taken apart to free trapped passengers. That's an interesting question.
10-4.
Also, Bruise N. Hounds saw a video showing passengers exiting the intact car. At the bottom of the hill, the other cable car is there and looked like it was in pretty good shape to me. Thunder Duck says he's an American living in Lisbon. He says he thinks these are used almost exclusively by tourists. He says they overpack them all the time. I don't know what the situation was here. That was Thunder Duck. And him and some other viewers have thought, well, since you see the other one at the bottom of the hill, and this is kind of close to the bottom of the hill, this must have been higher up and come down.
Different vehicle, Mass 5, X-ray, Hotel Yankee, 38. That is a white Honda. That matches kind of the phantom call we got earlier.
Copy.
William Temple says Thunder is correct. I'll show you that map again. I'm going to show you the map again of the from above of this cable car, of this funicular.
1 Papa Romeo is currently 30 miles to the southwest.
So let me just show you this. This is from Google Maps here. So you're looking up this street. You're looking up the street. The crash, the cable car is at this corner. That's it. That's where it's crashed. So the cable car actually starts down here and it goes up this hill. This is a steep hill. And it goes up the hill, goes around the corner, goes up the hill, 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 and then it ends up here. So there's one corner basically, and that's the top of it, looking down the hill.
Can you send a cruiser to 1216 Middlesex Street for a cruiser accident, out-of-town cruiser?
So looks like it went down the hill some and then came to a rest at the corner.
Yeah, send a hook that way as well.
So it's pretty close to the bottom now, the one that's crashed, and the other one is at the bottom, which shouldn't be able to happen because they're connected by a cable.
818.
So one goes up, the other comes down.
I'm operating Cruiser 3 on overtime to handle these calls. I can take that cruiser accident. Where's it at?
John says the top of the hill is a very popular tourist spot.
Copy. I'm grabbing my stuff and I'll be over there. Any injuries? Negative.
And we're listening to the scanner from Lowell, Mass. That are still searching for the guy with the gun. We've been listening to it. They have not found the guy.
until we get the buses? We need to wait until the buses arrive.
Copy. Can you let me know when they're there, please?
Legal expert Adam Classfield, who I follow, says that a federal judge has issued an injunction blocking the Trump administration from freezing Harvard's funding. I've seen that, and Bloomberg says that a federal judge ruled the Trump administration illegally froze more than $2 billion in funding for Harvard. So that's another story that's breaking right now.
Just confirming that was 201. Room 220.
That's affirmative, 201.
Okay, I'm off there. No one's coming to the door. Could you call the have him come to the door, please?
10-4.
This car was descending. That cable car was descending, according to the news outlets I've seen.
Charlie 1 to Duke.
Good. We have a time of approximately 2:28 that he should be near that, in front of that location.
Rishi.
I'm checking some of these sources in Portugal.
How's it, Shay?
There's no declared cause of the accident. It's being investigated.
Are you back here?
Yep, stand by.
The president
of... guys are 71 Wilder.
The president of Caris, which runs the tram, runs the funicular, said that...
all elevators, no one's entrapped. Do you need me anywhere?
Sorry, I'll tell you in a second. VFFR says the mayor has not spoken.
We're going to be all set.
The president of Caris, which runs it, said that maintenance protocol was scrupulously followed. The maintenance has been performed by a third-party company for 14 years, he said, according to TVI Noticias. It is...
Yeah, the TPW.
I mean, something clearly went
111 dispatch.
catastrophically wrong here. TSB Twins said 2 years ago they have had a different maintenance company for the maintenance.
On footage.
You can go with it.
Approximately 228. Suspect is observed on foot. He crossed the street in front of Angelina's and headed outbound that way, past Angelina's, away from RVS.
2:28 p.m. Suspect on foot crosses at Angelina's and heads outbound away from Riverview.
Hear that? They have an update on where the suspect was seen. In 2 hours ago, over 2 hours ago, they said he was seen across from Angelina's on a video.
Okay, that part. He's all set. I'll be clear.
Angelina's Pizzeria. Okay. Update on the suspect. He was seen over 2 hours ago at Angelina's Pizza. I assume it's there because that's Riverview Suites is where he was first, is where he's seen in the video here. He was seen near Angelina's going away from the dorm. So, going away from the dorm.
Fire. Central station alarm for 35 Tanner Street.
So again, he was initially seen in that video that's gone viral of him walking what looks like a gun. He's right around here. But he was also seen at 2:20. I assume that was before this. This sighting is over 2 hours ago, where he's here, and he's moving away from Riverview Suites. So is he somewhere down here? I don't know. I mean, this is a residential neighborhood in here. But that was over 2 hours ago. He was seen around Angelina's, moving away from Riverview Suites. Wheezy thinks he's gone. I don't know. He could have always turned around and gone back the other way, but again, that's what they just said. But he very well might not be in that area anymore, since over 2 hours ago he was seen here moving away from the area. But they just said that on the scanner.
Canopy 866 Low Fire, Central Station alarm for 87 Hale Street. Engine 734, ladder 1, car 2 to respond.
There's the live shot from Portugal right there.
Alarm for 87 Hale Street. Engine 734, ladder 1, car 2 to respond. Cross Street Howard.
Car 3 is responding to Tanner Street.
Car 3 respond.
Go ahead.
When you get a chance, can you pull up addresses for the buildings themselves? I hear a lot of units ask for addresses.
One.
Sorry, crash is all set. Christopher has the vehicle. Mammoth and school is all set. There's no vehicle on the bridge. I'll be heading to bottom to check on that.
Thank you.
That responding. Engine 3 is responding to Hale Street.
2 has Hale Street. All companies responding to Hale Street. Go to channel 2.
Car 2 responding. Company's going to channel 2.
Why is this not working? Why is this not working? Oh, sorry. Now I see. Oh, I have a couple more pictures I can show you now. Hold on.
126. 126.
That's not. I have a picture I can show you.
Negative.
First of all, let me open this one. Let me download this. So I know it's been confusing.
Copy.
Fire alarm to command.
Answering fire alarm.
Alright, on premise, showing Lowell Sewing Company and Walbert Plastics.
Yeah, we have it right here, Chief.
Reuters says footage from the site showed the destroyed yellow. So a lot of this scanner stuff has nothing to do with searching for the person, so it's kind of getting in the way. I think I might lower the volume a bit. I want to have the scanner on, but so much of it is not. It's the Lowell police scanner. No, I got to leave it on in case something happens. Reuters said footage from the site showed the destroyed yellow tram-like funicular, which carries people up and down a steep hillside. The line which opened in 1885 connects Lisbon's downtown area with the upper quarter, famous for its vibrant nightlife. It is one of 3 funicular lines operated by the municipal public transport company Caris, and it's used by tourists and local residents. Caris said all maintenance protocols have been carried out, including monthly and weekly maintenance programs and daily inspections. This railway transports around 3 million people annually. Around 3 million people, according to the town hall, ride up and down this this railway, this funicular.
We have multiple National Parks, Lowell PD, NEMLEC. They're all at various buildings. We're going to start unloading the buildings now. 150 Wilder is being evacuated, and 113 Wilder HSS is being evacuated.
Why is that? They're evacuating some buildings in
I
Lowell?
just sent that list over to your email.
Copy, thank you.
Dispatch to 133.
Engine 3 on hand.
HSS and assist in the evacuation.
I don't know if there was a sighting of them or I missed that. They said they're evacuating a couple buildings.
Just to your knowledge, you have two elements on the Wilder Street side of those buildings.
That could be about a different incident too. I'm not sure.
Good, Captain. Could you just have him give me my phone a call when he gets a second, please? Steve.
Full that's 9.
Coming.
Boy.
Thank you.
Wilder Street, where they were just talking about, is south of, not that far from where the guy was seen. So the guy with the gun was initially seen by Riverview Suites, which is here.
System reset. All companies returning. Check it out.
They mentioned Wilder Street, which is down here.
You said you apply the work. So.
I'm going to show you some pictures from this accident.
George, yeah, we just got here. They're already got the buses here, and students are already loaded up onto the buses. Okay, thank you.
Here, look. These are pictures from AP,
Lecture
from an
hall
article I'll show you.
222. They advise that there's approximately 100 to 200 students in that space, and for the evacuation, when it comes to them, they'll just need assistance. It appears that there's only one staff member in that room.
It sounds like they're evacuating some students, maybe students who've been locked down. I'd Lowell, I don't know.
We're going to do this kind of slow, so it's going to be a few.
In the meantime, here's a couple photos from AP of the incident. You can see. Yeah, I don't know if they cut open the car. One of the viewers was saying maybe they cut open some of the car to get people out. That I don't know. Maybe they did. I'm not sure, but not much left of the car there.
Hannafin to Lafayette.
Yeah, so look, that looks like is that the steering wheel? Is this the front where the driver would sit?
We linked up with K9, making our way up to you.
But this is the bottom, I think, right here.
Air Engine 2 to Western Fire on District 6.
36 sausage around.
Go ahead, sir.
Where are you now?
That looks like a wheel right there.
I'm centralized.
Okay, can you go to Heat Concordia and just stand by, just be a presence? We're not clearing that building. We just want an officer there.
Cable wheel? Somebody's saying maybe it's a cable wheel.
All right, active 4 Explorer white.
What's the name on it?
Could be wheel brakes.
Richard Main, 50 years old, sex offender.
Yeah, people are saying it's on tracks, there's no steering. But, I mean, it looks like some sort of wheel, so...
Could you please turn the card readers to red at 150 Wilder.
Temple.
And then operators are going to clearing out of Broadway Street, heading back to Samples.
Let me show you what the wheel. There is this wheel thing, whatever that is. Okay, and then again, this would be the top. I don't know if they cut out the top to get people or the top was just smashed. Let me go to the next picture. If I can.
What are we calling 10?
Right, early nights.
There's the other one. Is that the same one? Can't even see which is which. This looks like a different one. Slightly. Christopher says, I found no video of the accident. I haven't seen any video of the accident actually happening. There might be a security camera video of of the accident happening. There's the live shot right there. Let me by the way, that came from AP. Those photos. Landmark streetcar in Lisbon derails, killing 15 people. It's one of Lisbon's landmarks and a big draw for tourists. 15 dead, 18 injured, 5 of the injured in serious condition. An unknown number of foreigners were among the injured. Authorities said it was an accident. AP says it cast a pall over Lisbon's charm for the millions of foreign tourists who arrive every year. Reportedly, about 3 million people take this thing every year.
Also, one's on.
The yellow and white streetcar, which is known as Elevador de Glória and which goes up and down a steep downtown hill in tandem with one going the opposite way, was lying on its side on the narrow road that it travels along. Its sides and its top were partially crumpled, and it appeared to have crashed into a building where the road bends. Parts of the vehicle, which is mostly made of metal, were crushed. Eyewitnesses told local media that the streetcar careened down the hill, apparently out of control. One witness said the streetcar toppled onto a man on a sidewalk. The company that operates the streetcar, Caris, said scheduled maintenance had been carried out. There will be a national day of mourning in Portugal tomorrow. The cause was not immediately known. The streetcar, technically called a funicular, is harnessed by steel cables and can carry more than 40 people seated and standing. It is also commonly used by Lisbon residents. The service up and down a few hundred meters of a hill on a curved traffic-free road was inaugurated in 1885. It is a national monument. Long lines of tourists typically form for the brief rides on the popular streetcar. Yes, as Hoagie says, the cars are counterweights to each other through the cable. I'll show this again, this video of how it normally runs from Wikipedia, from the article about it, via Berthold Werner, who posted it. Berthold Werner posted it. Sorry, that was super loud. That is a video from Berthold Werner that he posted several years ago on Wikipedia, where you can see how the thing actually works. See, there it goes. And there's the two cars. Local dial tone says, wonder how far in free fall. And there it is now. Bracy says it is super steep. Giggity Goose says, I was there last year. 3 million people take this. We still have the scanner on from Lowell, Mass. I'm not hearing many updates at this point from the scanner. They did say that over 2 hours ago they saw the person who was seen with a gun near a student dormitory. They said over 2 hours ago he was seen in a pizza place moving away from the student dormitory, or seen near a pizza place moving away from the student dormitory. So they're still looking for him. Our viewer Agnes sent me a video where you can see, I don't have the rights to show it, but you can see a wheel by the conductor. Yeah, so the silver wheel we saw is near where the conductor would be. I don't know what it does. Oh, she says it's her video.
Bravo 1, Zulu 1.
I think Agnes said she took the video. Hold on.
We're off at 113. We're just trying to see if we get access here. We're going to link up to Lowell now. All right, thank you.
Thanks, Agnes. So our viewer Agnes sent a video in that she had taken, and I just want to show you with the wheel here. Right there. So right on, see on the side there. I don't know if you can see that, but you can actually see. Well, it's kind of hard to see. So I don't want to. Sorry. Noise. But you can see on the side. There's that silver wheel right down there. So we could see that in the picture of the wreckage. In one of the pictures of the wreckage, we could see it. Thank you, Agnes. I appreciate that. I don't know if you can still see it here, but we definitely saw it before.
You guys can work up to us.
Both Canadians are coming up.
Car 1 hole.
Yeah, I've seen some different articles. One of the viewers, Nuno, sent me an article that claims that a cable cap was blamed, snap was blamed. Some articles from Portuguese media, a couple of them had said there was an issue with the cable and that the cable was loose or the cable snapped. And then one article said that there was an issue possibly with the brakes. We just don't know right now exactly what caused this.
Tied up. They're going to assist with some traffic out of the School Street Bridge. Right.
I mean, clearly something went hugely wrong, and it sent it tumbling down the hill.
One.
Bottom's all set. The car, the owner's got
I should look at what I could do.
Now. Daycare gets out. Some of the parents were on edge about the whole thing.
Right.
6 to Sergeant down. Go ahead. Inside of the Manning building, however, we need access to the 3rd and 4th floor.
They're working on it.
Received.
I'll let you know as soon as I get word.
One of our viewers said the wheel. I just looked it up online too. Said the wheel has to do with the brakes, I think. I'm seeing an article online that says it's the metal wheel is maybe the brake wheel. Brake or drive control. I'm not really going to worry about it too much, but I mean, obviously, if one is supposed to go up while the other goes down, and now they're both near the bottom, that could not have happened with the cable being a certain length, right? The cable's a certain length. So one goes up, the other goes down. So
Candy B866 Lowell Fire. Ladder 1, respond to 227 Fayette.
if everything is fine with the cable, it's not physically possible.
227 Fayette Street, Unit 37.
And the cable is wrapped around the pulley. It's not possible for them both to be at the bottom. So something had to happen with the cable somehow. Alex points out that it could have been that the thing was probably going downhill fast and then suddenly crashed. I don't know that anybody would be wearing, I would assume there's not seat belts in the thing. Boston 25 News says students are being let out of buildings on campus. I think that's what they were talking about, evacuating buildings on the
You can let them through.
on the scanner. Boston 25 News says students are being let out of buildings on a building by building basis. Students had been told to shelter in place after a man with apparently a long gun was seen. Rogerio Bronco says, no seat belts, I'm from Portugal.
Medical alarm activation for female. No age provided. No contact made. Possible lockup.
Okay, we have that. My radio battery, you're gonna die. Here, we got another one. Does anyone else need one?
Candy B866 Lowell Fire. Engine 1, swung to the area south of Summer for medical. Engine 1, south of Summer for medical.
Austin. Austin, what station was that from? I'd like to see that report. The train did derail in 2018. It came off the tracks, but there were no injuries.
Right, is the garage still off limits? A bunch of commuters are getting out of class right now. Yep, we're going to stand down from the garage. We're all set from there. We'll head back to command post.
So the New York Times reports that local media says some of the victims were not in the car. They were pedestrians. Hold on a second here. So BBC says that there's a presumption something went wrong with the braking system, which would have involved the cable that runs under the surface of the road. Also,
Clear. We're moving down one floor.
Roger, moving down.
Clear 137.
Fire. Rescue, respond to 350 Dutton Street. Streets Market, Broadway. I don't want to see.
One to Charlie 1.
On scene. Engine 1 on scene.
37112. As a guy just walks from Marshall Street towards the one side with a cowboy hat and a backpack. Doesn't look like the suspect, but
you can hear they're still looking for the suspect because they just mentioned a guy they saw and said doesn't look like the suspect.
Coming from Elephant Street, like in the look.
That's the scanner from Lowell.
What's wrong, command post? Copy that. 26 to 112. I checked someone out in the front lot of review. It does not look like the suspect, but seems strange to us. Don't stand by. Just be advised, they're very confident that the suspect is no longer here.
Hear that?
On camera elsewhere.
Hear that? Hear that? Hear that? Hear that? They just said, we're very confident the suspect is no longer here. We have him on camera elsewhere. Now, I don't know where the elsewhere is, but they just said on the scanner, we're very confident, or they're very confident, the suspect is no longer here. They have him on camera elsewhere.
You're responding 350 Dutton Street at the parking garage. It's going to be 4 people, 4th floor, elevator 2.
I don't know where the elsewhere is. There's no. I've heard no reports of shots fired. I haven't heard any reports that actually shots were fired.
Dispatch. Copy. Student ID.
Ready, copy.
01883-729 advises he is residing here.
Angel 1 to file on, we're returning. Angel 1's returning. Investigate on scene, file. Rescue on scene.
Bravo 1 to Bravo 2 if you meet me in the lobby. You're tasking.
to Officer Ding. Where are you now? Wilder Lock. Right. Perfect. Can you stay there? Can you go out and assist with the traffic out there and try and get those buses out of there?
Oh, the first fatality has been identified, according to JN. Brakeman. Is Brakeman the person who runs the thing? Yes. Movement is controlled by according to
Rescue, help with a rescue.
in a water counterbalancing system, which I think this might be. Oh, I don't know about that.
Elevator room, and I'm going to head to the 4th floor.
So I don't know if this one still, if it's used water. Anyways, I think that the brakeman is the person who is running it. So JN, which is a news outlet in Portugal, says the brakeman is the first confirmed fatality of the Lisbon derailment.
Advised, Sergeant Berkeley escorted that subject back to his home.
Okay. Andre Marquez, they say, is the first known fatality. I see the video went out for a second. I might lose that feed. I'll post a link to the post. To the post about the brakeman dying. Oh, he was. He was control. It says it right there. The brakeman Andre Marquez, who was controlling the cabin, died. So the person, I don't know, it's like a conductor person. There's a picture of him. It's very sad. Here's a link. I'll post a link in the chat. I just found this in Portuguese media from JN. They have a picture of him. And they say that a union source told them that the brakeman died.
To all units. Just be advised that media relations will be sending out a message shortly, lifting the lockdown. All units stay in your place.
Lockdown is going to be lifted soon in Lowell. Hear that, guys? They just said that there's going to be a message sent out soon lifting the lockdown. Now, they had also said recently that they thought that the person wasn't in the area anymore.
KDV 866 Lowell Fire. Engine 6, respond to 333 1st Street Boulevard, Unit 301 for a medical. Engine 6, 333 1st Street Boulevard, Unit 301 for medical. Cross streets 1st Street.
So soon they're gonna lift the lockdown. So we'll have to get you that, listening for that. Yeah, there's been a lot of news today. No, one of the viewers said, "Is this intentional with the crash?" No, it's the authorities are saying it's an accident.
Nine.
Good.
So we're getting a call from 22 Walker. They think they have footage on their ring camera.
Hear that? Somebody says they think they have footage of the guy. 22 Walker Street on their...
5-year-old male. Hope he breathing.
That's pretty close to where he was seen. So the guy was seen with apparently a gun here next to Riverview Suites, which is student dorm UMass Lowell. 22 Walker Street is just right up here where the red marker is. So that's about... Now, I'm guessing they saw him earlier today, not like right now. But that would be roughly... Why is the line not coming up? Anyways, about a half mile away. They said they think they saw him on the ring camera. Many of you have seen it, but there's a video of a guy walking right here, basically, on this track, on this path, right next to the student dormitory.
I'm answering.
Occupants are out of the elevator. You can let the city fire department know that elevator number 2 will remain shut down.
Fire alarm has that message.
And I will post a link in the chat to that video, which I just did in case you haven't seen it. It looks like a guy walking with a long gun, pointing it. But at the same time, we just heard on the scanner, they said they were gonna lift the lockdown. I mean, you would think with this thing, it's like, this is it's two cars which go up and down a hill, a steep hill, and they're connected by a cable. So you would think like the thing they're most worried about, safety-wise, would be we can't let one of the cars somehow start going down the hill out of control. It doesn't go that fast. So that's like the big thing I would assume you're concerned about with the safety, is make sure the thing can't tumble down the hill, and it happened. So something had to go very, very wrong.
6 on scene. Engine 6 on scene.
And you would like to think there's redundancy, right? You'd like to think that there's multiple safeguards, that if one fails, you know, the other prevents it. Hermit Ursat says something doesn't seem simple about this tragedy. I know when I hear experts talk about, say, plane crashes, sometimes they say is that, you know, we don't think it's one thing. A lot of times it's a bunch of things, and they all add up to the crash. So it might not be one thing. Maybe there are multiple safeguards, and they all happen to fail in some sort of way. I don't know. Yeah, this was like a cable car. Goes up and down a hill. This is from the Wikipedia article about it. Ascensor de Glória. Oops. I muted it. Oh, I muted the other one. Sorry. I was able to. You couldn't even see it. Here, I have muted this. This is from Berthold Werner. I'm sorry about that. There it is, right there. That's what it looks like. It's loud for me when I hear it too. I hate it. That is what it looks like. See, it's going up the steep hill and down the steep hill, and there's two of them. That's the video from Berthold Werner on Wikipedia.
Good. All right, myself and G8 are going to be clearing from the charter school. G7 and Officer Alessia are going to be standing by. They got about 20 kids left doing the after-school program. We'll be sliding over to the command post. Copy.
So it basically went careening down the hill. Around 3 million people use this. It's about 300 yards up and down. 300 yards up, 300 yards down. About 3 million people use it every year. It's that popular. And now it's like that. Now one of the cars is like that, and 15 people are dead and 18 injured. TSB Twins says you have to use these trains because Lisbon is so steep to walk. Hey Mikey thinks they. Hey Mikey, he likes it. Thinks they removed some of it to get to the bodies. It's very possible. A couple of our viewers have said that. Nick thinks the cable snapped and the brakes were no longer operable. Nick thinks it might have been overloaded. That I have no idea. David Kaiser says you can walk the hills there. They are steep but not impossible. A funicular, says Wikipedia, it's a type of cable railway system that connects points along a railway track laid on a steep slope. The system, is characterized by two counterbalanced carriages, also called cars or trains, permanently attached to opposite ends of a haulage cable, which is looped over a pulley at the upper end of the track. The result is that two carriages move synchronously. As one ascends, the other descends at an equal speed. The term funicular derives from the Latin word for rope. Uh-oh.
Gain to the 866 Lowell Fire. Engine 10, ladder 4. Spawn 1268, Varnum Ave, apartment 33. Possible medical lockout. Engine 10 and ladder 4, 1268, Varnum Ave. Unit 33 for possible medical lockout.
So the Wikipedia article says that there's a break in the engine room, they call it. But they say there's also should be, it says in the case of emergency, okay, we lost the live shot. It said in the case of emergency on Wikipedia, the cars are also equipped with spring-applied, hydraulically opened rail brakes. So that's a question I have is, I mean, there's
Fire
the cable,
Trinity, 1268
but if
Barnum,
the...
Unit 33, female there is locked out. She thinks her boyfriend might be down inside.
If the cable were to snap, is there some sort of brake feature inside the car? That I don't know. You know, elevators, I believe, don't elevators have brakes that even if the cable snaps, there's a brake that will apply and keep it from going down?
I'm working the Westminster detail. You have anything over here?
Hoagie says the brakes probably barely hold its slow speed, let alone when you get moving. Yeah, some of our viewers are saying yes about the elevator. My point is, again, the big worry, I would think, the big safety worry, I would think, is the thing going down the hill. So, what are the normal precautions? The other car is just sitting at the bottom of the hill right now.
No, I'll head over there.
It's not even that far from the first car. Oh, I have more pictures I can show you. Let me show you some more pictures. Hold on. Hang on. Hold on. Oopsie.
Is this in Westminster?
This is from this Reuters article.
778.
Right, I don't have all the badge numbers memorized.
At least 15 killed in crash on Lisbon's historic Glória Railway. So I want to show you. Yeah, see, that's a very good illustrative picture right there.
Apartment number 33.
That's the other car.
That's correct.
That's car number 1. Seems like it's fine. And their car number 2 is here. And when one is at the bottom of the hill, the other should be at the top of the hill. Austin said that he read something where a witness said the tram car collapsed like cardboard. By the way, I mean, I don't know that these cars are made to really withstand, you know, rollovers and big impacts. I mean, you know, you can see it's surrounded by glass. I don't know how crash resistant these things are. You know, that. So you know, it maybe just crumpled when it started rolling down. It flipped over, hit a building, or you know, and it just crumpled. But you can, I mean, this is just windows. windows and the window dividers. TSB Twins thinks that one car was waiting for the other to pass them so they can go up while the other one goes down. But that's, again, so you can see both of them there. That's the one at the bottom. That's the one that's okay. Car, it says 2. And then the one that crashed is right here. Oh, I got to get the... But again, one's supposed to be at the top when the other one's at the bottom, and vice versa, as I understand it. Noah Kanoa says they are made of wood and barely hold together. You can see the walls just folded in. The bottom part is metal. That's why you just see the bottom, says Noah Kanoa. That's a more close-up shot of the wreckage. 15 people died. Unbelievable. Just awful. Again, this is considered a national monument. Oh, and that shows you how steep that hill is. So there right there is the street. And look at the hill there. That's just that first part of the hill. And that's that corner where it crashed. But you can see, you get a sense there for the steepness of it. This was during the day. And again, you can see the steepness of the hill there.
160 dispatch.
160.
Dave Bart says there's a double track in the middle where they cross, single track the rest of the way. That's what Dave Bart said. Someone asked about the cable cars in San Francisco. That's a light rail system. That's not a funicular, the cable cars, right? The cable cars aren't attached to each other. I don't think. The cable cars are pulled by a cable running below the street, held by a grip, okay, but there's no, again, it's not, with the funiculars, it's two, and one goes up and the other go down, they're connected to each other. Nick says, just single cars on a cable in San Francisco. I mean, there's a resemblance in how they look, you could say, like, you know, this is from Wikipedia here. Sorry. That's from Audi, that picture on Wikipedia. And the other one was from PI 14159265535. All right, guys. We jumped on the air right after our other stream today. The shelter in place was lifted at UMass Lowell. There are no reports of shots fired. Okay, so 7 News Boston says the shelter in place has been lifted at UMass Lowell. There are no reports of shots fired. But I don't believe the person's in custody yet. Let me post that. Shelter in place lifted. At UMass Lowell. No reports of shots fired.
Take a motor vehicle lost out 4th floor, south garage, we red Toyota Camry.
Also, haven't heard any reports of anyone in custody after man reported with gun near student dorm. All right. So again, I can confirm from WHDH News in Boston, the shelter in place has been lifted at UMass Lowell. We have not heard about anybody being in custody. There are no reports of shots fired. So that's the latest there. So I think, look, we came on the air right after the other thing. I think I'm going to start wrapping up this live stream. I haven't even eaten yet. Yeah, a lot of news today, and hopefully they can either find the guy. Hopefully they find the guy who looked like he was carrying the gun. I'm kind of hoping maybe it was like a fake gun or something. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. This is really awful. This Lisbon accident. This was just terrible. And again, it's an iconic. I mean, I guess you could compare it to the cable cars. You know, this funicular is a national monument there. 3 million people a year ride it, and it goes up and down a hill. And now, one of them has apparently tumbled down the hill, crashed, and killed 15 people and injured 18 others. Yeah, Gary Bain says we need to see the CCTV of the funicular. It's a very good question whether there's... I mean, I would think there's security camera footage of the thing. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I would think they'd have it there, but I might be wrong about it in this day and age. And then I'm sure the only person I've seen announced when I checked was the brakeman who works in the car. He was reported dead.
Grassy area behind the building next to the bridge for a male down.
X is working for me. Max Mayer said the mayor had announced 3 days of mourning. I was going to say that we're going to start hearing the stories of people who were killed and injured. I'm assuming some of them are going to be tourists, and and I wouldn't be surprised if it's both tourists and locals. But we haven't even heard those stories yet. But that's just a very popular thing there. Oh, what is this? Hold on a second. Yes, thanks to Galance, who sent me. There's a press release from Lowell Police. I should have checked, actually. That's what I've been listening to Scanner. I didn't check their social media. Oh, I got it. The press release from Lowell Police. They've come out with a press release. Thank our viewer, thanks. Hey, here it is. Here is the press release from Lowell Police. Let me show you. They say, why is this not working? On September 3rd, 2025, just before 2:30 p.m., the Lowell Police Department received a report of an individual possibly with a firearm. Patrol officers immediately responded and began to search the area. The Lowell Police Department unmanned aircraft system drone was deployed, as well as the Massachusetts State Police Air Wing, numerous police canines, Massachusetts State Police troopers, a SWAT team, UMass Lowell Police, others, LNHP law enforcement rangers, the FBI and ATF also responded to assist. The Lowell Police Department is aware of the video circulating on social media and obtained the video upon arrival to the scene.
Right before you get to the Bridge Street Bridge on the right-hand side, the grassy area.
At no time was this an active shooter situation, and there is no evidence of shots fired. This remains an active and ongoing investigation. So there you go. That's from 15 minutes ago, roughly, from the Lowell Police. No evidence of shots fired. At no time was this an active shooter investigation. There is an ongoing investigation. That was about 3 hours ago, by the way, that they got this reported. Thank you to Galance for letting me know that had been posted. Dean R says, we don't know if it's a real firearm. We don't. Okay, I'm going to start wrapping up this live stream. I do very much appreciate you guys being here for the stream. It's the accident is just terrible in Lisbon. It is really awful. It's really tragic. You know, thoughts for everybody affected by that. And I will post updates on my X account. Which is at Lookner on X. I'll post a link to that, but I'll post updates if I see it there. But I do very much appreciate you watching. Also, a lot of you have been sending me updates. Special shout out to people from the area or who knew the language. We had people translating in our chat. That when we had a couple announcements from authorities from Portugal, and people were translating, which was very helpful. So I very much appreciate people sending me updates and doing the translation. Hey, Mikey says, I found more detailed footage. Yeah, I would not be surprised if at some point there's some video floating around, maybe a security video of the accident, but I haven't seen it yet. So, but for now, I'm going to start wrapping this up. If you want, you can subscribe. We cover all kinds of live breaking news here without an agenda, agenda-free TV. Subscribe, follow, and I would suggest turning on the notifications, because I never know when big news is going to happen and when exactly we're going to go live in advance. I usually don't know. So, but if you don't want to miss a stream, you can sign up for the free notifications, and you will get sent a notification right before we go on the air every time. It works really well, and it's free. So sign up for those. The mods will post the link in the chat. Also, you can find the link in the description of this video on YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, I heard that on the scanner, Andrew, when they said a male down. But also, I mean, earlier in the scanner said they thought that the guy wasn't in the area anymore, and the lockdown had been lifted. So I don't know that that's related to the search for the guy.
While the street's all set, you need me anywhere else?
Hang out in front of McGovern.
But you know, maybe it'll end up having something to do with it. I'm not sure. Hey, thanks so much to our moderators who have been here. They are awesome. They're the reason that we can even have chat rooms. All of our moderators. Beth Mythical over there on YouTube. Thank you so much, Beth, and all of our other YouTube moderators.
Hang out there and bounce between there and McGovern O'Leary area.
Over on Twitch, LB Prairie Dawn, Matthew Kohai 3, Sarah. On Facebook, Paul Anderson, Margaret Riley, Kay Lowry Body, huge thanks. Linda Belk, Larry, Misha, over on X, thanks for moderating there. And all of our moderators, thank you so much. Also, thank you for your support. I owe a couple thank yous, I'm sorry. PZ Papa Zulu. And Daniel Rodriguez. Daniel, I haven't seen that report. Daniel mentioned a report. Oh, I might have read that report. I read a report that said, one of the news outlets that I was looking at earlier said that there was an issue with the cable and also with the brakes. But I don't know if that's true. Daniel mentioned SIC Noticias.
You just know I got handed a wallet. Res Life has already tried to reach out to him, but was met with negative results. Copy on my name.
Ready to copy.
First name Emmanuel, last name Alpha Delta Juliet Echo India. I'll have that and I'll bring it in when I secure.
Copy.
3 days of mourning.
Heading back to the station now.
3 days of mourning declared, according to SIC Noticias, by the Lisbon City Council.
Well. Copy.
Anyways, there has not been the authorities are investigating their cause. There has not been an official announce of the cause yet. The officials are investigating the cause. Thank you, Daniel Rodriguez, for mentioning that. Also, Quackers, Tracy Fichter, Sevenfold, Hermit Ersatz. Sorry, I got behind on thanking people. RNR with Rosie and Rio, Anybite, CAC 813. And Architects over there on Twitch. And Who Shot JR and Matthew Kohai 3. Thank you. And also Amy Cluck and Susan Priest Buchner. Thank you for the Facebook stars. Hey, another way to find out when we're going live is if you're on X, follow us on X at Agenda Free TV. I always post there when we're going live. I post updates about the channel. So you can follow over there. Oop, you can't see it. Now everything's all messed up. What did I do here? Oh, I see. At Agenda Free TV. On X. Thanks to Broadcastify.com for letting me use the scanner feed. I appreciate that. And Oh, we do have a chat where you can chat with other viewers when we're not on the air. The Discord chat. A bunch of our viewers like doing that. It's free. Check it out. It's the same link as the free notifications link. Check out the Discord chat. And also thanks to our Discord moderators. I very much appreciate Discord mods. Thank you. I want to thank also our Facebook subscribers for supporting the channel over there, like Lou Knight and Sharon Class and Goslin, Kay Lowry, Body, Margaret Riley, Louisa Knight, sorry, Louisa, Robert Rial II, Jennifer Ellers. Thanks to all of our Facebook subscribers. For Susan Priest Buchner, thank you. And all of our other Facebook subscribers, thank you. And our Twitch subscribers, thanks for supporting the channel by subscribing there. People like Architects, who says, this is a single track with 2 tracks in a section only and start-stop points.
We've been cleared by command. You can show what's available, ready for run.
Thank you. Thanks for subscribing. Artful Nothing, CC, Walter Troggett, Matthew Kohai 3, Wall Street and Shaggy, thanks for subscribing. And all of our other subscribers there, CC as well, and our YouTube members like Roger Shoemaker, Confidence in God, Molly Morgan, Per Holstrand, Callie Raven, Dean R, Cruella, JD63, Wickedest Witch, Ray, Val Cargo, Roger Shoemaker, Sevenfold, Mama 457 Rose, thanks for being members. Dean R, Pat W, Hermit Ersatz, Confidence in God, Scottish Lass, Sharon Hebbeling, hope you're doing all right, Sharon, Andrew 509, David Davis, Roger Shoemaker, Ronald Kame, Waltham, Callie Raven. And again, a special shout out to everybody from the area and people who know the language, people who were helping us with their local knowledge and also being able to translate. I very much appreciate that. And people who had taken it before. Thank you, that guy, our member as well. All right, guys, so I'm going to wrap up this stream. We have been bringing you live coverage of this terrible, tragic accident with the Glória Funicular, this train that goes up and down a hill. Very popular, about 300 yards up and down. 2 cars connected by a cable. First went into use before 1900, in the late 1800s. Very popular in Portugal, and somehow one of the cars went out of control and went down the hill and crashed. 15 people dead, 18 injured. And I think the cars hold in the low number, like around 42 people. And then we've been updating you on this manhunt for a man reported with a gun in Lowell, Mass. At the University of Lowell, which the man is not in custody yet, but the lockdown has been lifted on campus. So, some Italian guy said, I didn't see any of these. I didn't really go looking. Some Italian guy said there were some graphic videos that he had seen of like bodies. So I have not seen those, but although I don't, I will say this also. It's on this hill. It's like a 300 yards up this hill. So, maybe if it was on like a main street, there'd be more people around to pull their phones out. I don't know. And maybe if there were some pedestrians, they might have been running away from it. So there might not have been much of a chance for people to be just bystanders who to just, leisurely pull out their phones and start videoing it. There could be people who were on it, who were shooting video at the time it happened. Given that it's a big tourist attraction, I would not be surprised if it turns out that there's video from people who were on it. I don't know that we'll ever see it, but I would not be surprised. Anyways, yeah, reportedly, I don't know the exact. One of the articles I was reading said that there were pedestrians reportedly among the people who were injured. So I don't know exactly how many were injured who were not on it, but that's certainly from what I understand, from what I've read, at least some are. All right. Anyways, so that's super tragic. And I will look for updates on that. What is this here? Hold on a second. Hang on. Oh, interesting. Sorry, there was just something about something else I saw. All right. If there's big news tonight, we'll come back on the air and cover it. Oh, by the way, before, you know what? I just got this in. So before we end, I do have a live shot. It's the same scene as before, but I can, as we end this, let me just show you here. That's from AFP. It's a live shot. It's the same area, but just, I mean, that is the current scene where that car is up there.
He was picking it up.
But it's really devastated, that train car there. All right. So that is it for now. Again, I do appreciate you being here for the coverage. And I will post updates on my X account. And if there's big news tonight, we'll cover it. And thoughts with everybody impacted by this terrible accident in Lisbon, Portugal. That is it for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you again to our moderators. We will see you soon with more live breaking news coverage right here at Agenda Free TV.
Car 1.
1.
If you could check Varnum and Totman